Wherever you may be, welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Joe, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? So sorry we are an hour late today. It is totally my fault. I went to return my Nissan that I bought from a Nissan dealership, and I've been having like so many problems with it for so long that I literally was just like so fed up, and I left my work early to try to return this thing, but just having a lot of problems, and I ended up finally they worked with me, so it's not like I got to I had to return it like completely. I had to actually they made me choose another car that's in the same price range as that one. So by able to do that, I was able to pick out another car from that same dealer, but it wasn't a Nissan obviously this time. So I got myself a Tesla, like a Model 3 that I picked up today. So yeah, my apologies. This should not happen again. I didn't realize that the whole process was going to take this long. It was just that their finance was a little bit backed up when I finally got into there. So anyway, let's move on and let's get into you. You want to shout out the sports first, Jay, and then we can go into the other segments.
Whatever, anything.
All right, let's get into the NBA scores. What happened today?
The Clippers beat up the Nuggets 117-83. The Grizzlies couldn't even hold the lead, so they lost to the Thunder 114-108.
Damn.
And the Knicks beat the Pistons 118-116 thanks to Jalen Brunson.
Oh, so he's playing again.
Yeah, they needed
nice.
him. So
yeah, they did.
That's good.
So if he's playing, do you think they have a much bigger chance or a bigger shot to get things going?
Yeah, they'll be fine. It's still going to go a long series, but they'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So what are you predicting now? Now that Jalen Brunson is back, you think they're gonna are they gonna have how many more rounds do you think they're gonna be able to go before they get to meet their match? You
know. They'll lose next round when they have to play the Celtics.
Also, you don't think they have a chance at all?
No, I don't think anyone has a chance against the Celtics.
Right.
The Celtics annihilate them though all season anyway, and they didn't even have full team.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, like you said yesterday, that Porzingis, he's back. Even though he got injured, he's back in, right? Nothing's
He didn't get injured. He just got a cut. He went right back in the game after he got stitched up.
Oh, okay. So he got right back in. That's good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. All right. And you said you have some trending topics for NBA that you're going to report trends on, or no?
There was nothing trending in the NBA. That's NFL draft night.
Oh, it's NFL. That's right. Okay. Do you want to do your trends after MLB or before MLB?
Yeah, we can do it after. I haven't even looked at baseball.
Got you.
Let's see. There's
if you want to pull up the MLB scores while we go through that real quick.
Yeah, you got 2 games current. The Diamondbacks and Rays are in the 10th inning, and Arizona is losing 7-4, so they'll be losing that game, I'm sure. And the A's are in the 9th inning, losing 3-2 to the Rangers.
Damn,
the White Sox finally got a win. It looks like that 3-0 against the Twins. That's a first.
Oh my God.
The Mariners beat the Red Sox 4-3. The Royals beat the Rockies 7-4. And the Giants beat the Brewers 6-5. That's good. Oh, the Royals had a doubleheader, so they beat the Rockies 6-2 as well. So they beat them twice. Wow. That's a long day. Orioles beat the Nationals 2-1. And the Angels beat the Pirates 4-3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, what do you think happened with the White Sox that they actually were able to pull out a win today? Do you think they just got lucky, or do you think this is a start to a new beginning for them?
Eventually, you get a win. I mean, they're just not a good team.
Right?
I mean, there's 162 games. You're going to win some of them.
Right. No,
that's all it is.
Definitely. All right, and so I know you have. I know we got some big news for the NFL. If you want to share those,
It
try
was
and
the
stay
NFL
in.
draft. NFL draft is one of the biggest things in America. It's the biggest sport in America, and whenever NFL is on, there's no other sport is relevant. So
Right.
the big thing was who's going to get drafted number one, Shador Sanders or Cam Ward, and it was Cam Ward. Cam
Oh
Ward
wow.
went to he went to Tennessee. So he is the better quarterback, like I said. Unfortunately for Shador, he was not drafted.
No way.
So
Not at all.
not in the first round. So he'll go next
Okay.
round, but he wasn't drafted the whole first round. And it makes sense because a lot of teams didn't need quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So the teams that did need them, they went with Cam Ward and then Jackson Dart.
Oh
Those
wow.
were the two quarterback, and that was at the end of the draft.
Uh,
Jackson Dart. So Shador will go second round.
Second
Probably go
round.
to the Saint. Yeah, probably go to the Saints, I'm guessing. Yeah, I know the Saints need a quarterback. I was very surprised that Pittsburgh didn't draft him. I was shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
who
because
I thought. But they went defense. They went defense. So I get it. But I mean, I don't even know who their quarterback is. So
yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't draft Shador. But honestly, Shador would be better off in a dome. Like Pittsburgh has really hard weather. I don't know
Oh
if
okay.
Shador is made for the hard weather. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really his boy Travis Hunter, the best player in the draft, went number 2, and he should have because he plays both ways. He plays wide receiver and cornerback.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so he was the best player in the draft, and the Jacksonville Jaguars traded up to get him. Very,
Oh
very good player, best player in
yeah.
the draft. So big ups to him, man. You know what I mean?
Because even I mean Lakers. Freaking what I'm talking about. The freaking Raiders were trying to even. They were talking about maybe getting him right for like
Every
their.
he won a drop to 6. He's the best player in the draft.
He is. Oh okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, even the Patriots would have tried to get him if they could have, but they couldn't have. You know,
Yeah.
but the Patriots went smart. They got the best lineman in the draft, O line.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so it was very good that they got him to protect Drake May. You know, that's their big investment. You know, their quarterback. So they got the best lineman in the draft. So it's good.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, the Raiders went with their running back. You know, the mini Marshawn. So
Mini Marshawn.
it makes sense. Ashton Jeanty, he's good. He's ready to take a shitload. So you know the Raiders don't have a line yet, but that's a
Yeah.
good start to get a good running back.
We're definitely working on it. I know that.
Yeah, but everything else played out very normal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Everyone drafted exactly what they needed to draft in the draft. So the only one, like I said, was Shador. He didn't get drafted, and yeah, that was weird.
Shador.
It's
Do
very
you
odd.
think do you think that I mean do you think that that's gonna like kill his like enthusiasm about the whole thing? Because he was
No,
probably like, oh, I'm gonna be one of the first picks, like I'm gonna be like this
not
big
at
time,
all.
thing that's gonna
Shador, you know, he's son of Dion. He already
sound
has enough money. He doesn't
uh
even have to play if he doesn't want to. He'll he'll use that as motivation to do good. I like
yeah,
Shador, bro. He's a solid player. I didn't think he was the best quarterback. I told you that, but I know Shador's he'll work hard and he'll do good.
right.
I have nothing against Shador. He's a solid player, but he like I said, he doesn't even have to play football. He has hella bread. Like he already has hella bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it's different for him. You know what I mean? So I think he'll use it as motivation to really do good.
Where is he getting bread from like sponsors that are already like sponsoring him? Because I mean college football you can't
Uh,
have
Yeah,
get
you
paid for
can.
that.
Yeah, you can. Nowadays you have called NIL, name, image, likeness. So he's
Oh,
been one of the top NIL earners in a while. It's because of Dion. Obviously, his dad is
yeah,
prime time. So Shador's prime time. He was always on. He's just prime time, dude. Prime time. You always want him in the spotlight because of Dion.
right, definitely.
Like I said,
Definitely.
I never thought he was that great, but I respect his hustle. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
never knock anyone's hustle, man. He always put football first. He always, played his ass off, even in the shitting conditions. He never had a line. The guy never had a running back that ran like, you know, like he had no running game and he still put up numbers. So
Oh, wow.
props to Shador, bro. I give him much respect, and I know wherever he goes, he'll kill it.
But he in general, he has no running game, or was it just when you were watching him?
No, every team he's been on, he never had a running game.
Never
I'm
had a
saying,
running game.
and he put up numbers.
Yeah.
He's a good pocket passer. He's excellent in there. You know, he always been cool with Tom Brady.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he learned a lot of game from Tom Brady. You know, and obviously, you know, his dad being Dion put him in the right situations.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Wherever he goes, he'll learn. It'll take him a couple years, you know, but he'll be good.
Definitely.
He'll be solid. I didn't think he was the top quarterback in the draft though, at all.
Yeah, no.
That's why I went to Cam Ward. Cam Ward was the best quarterback in the draft.
Oh, okay. But did anybody after Cam Warren, and did anybody else get signed with anybody as a quarterback or
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. I got you.
Yeah, and he went to the New York Giants.
Oh, he went to the Giants. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't see. That's another place I couldn't see Shador winning there or doing good there. They got shit weather as well, and that market is tough. If you don't perform, they'll boo your ass quick.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's why I think him in a dome would be excellent. I think that would help his career a lot.
Right.
Like I think longevity wise, you know what I mean?
Do you think that he has a lot of room for improvement though, or like is he
Of
going to get
course,
better?
he has a lot to learn, dude, Shador.
Okay.
And yeah, but that's what I mean. You know, he's been winning all his life because why? His dad is his coach.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot different. His father's not coaching him now.
Right.
And he doesn't have Travis Hunter to throw to.
I know.
That was the best player in the draft. You know, that's his boy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, wherever he goes, he going to try his ass off and he's going to do good, man, because he's going to use all that as motivation, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's similar to what happened to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson dropped really, really like this really low. And yeah, he's been good ever since. He's not great in the playoffs, obviously, but he's an excellent quarterback.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, man.
Um,
But yeah, that's where I believe he'll go. I believe he'll go to the Saints.
Yeah, definitely. A shout out to the 10 people watching. We got Utro in the house. He wants to, or they want to know, is this a filter? This is not a filter. This is live, raw, and uncut. No filters needed here.
A filter for what? What filter?
Maybe our background. You know, some people like use background filters. You know.
I don't know.
No, that's your real. That's what your. This is our real homes. This is what our background looks like when we're home.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I get it.
Yeah, like backgrounds and stuff. You know. All right. Well, any other trending topics with the NFL draft or anything?
Everyone that got drafted. That's it.
Did you see any drafting happen with either Patriots or Raiders that were like something significant or no, not really?
Yes, the O line for the Patriots, Will Campbell.
Will Campbell got drafted to them?
Yeah, he's the best O line in the draft.
Oh damn, he's the best O line.
Yeah, they drafted him to protect Drake May. They needed that.
Yeah,
that was the one thing they needed, so that's why they drafted him.
Oh, they got him. Okay, that's good. And what pick was he for them?
4.
Oh, 4. So nobody else needed him, so that's why they were able to get him at number 4.
Well, I mean, Cam Ward went number 1, and then you had Travis Hunter number 2, and then you had Abdul Carter, the best edge in the draft, number 3, and then the best O line in the draft went to the Patriots.
Where did Abdul go?
Number 3.
No, but what team did he go
to? Giants, I believe.
Oh, he went to Giants as well. Oh shit! So Giants are really trying to reshape everything. They're not. They're really trying to.
Yeah, I think he was the Giants. Yeah, New York Giants. Yeah, well they've been in the gutter for a while, man. So
yeah, but because of that, that's why they have all the picks that they have, right? Like that's why they're getting all these things.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's why they traded up to get that quarterback too. So they got that pick, and then they got that quarterback at like number 30 or 29.
Yeah, definitely.
They traded for that so they could get a quarterback.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they went defense, which is fine. He's a really good defender. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's solid. One of the
Definitely.
better defenders in the, and Giants last time they were good was when they had good defense. So it's been a
Right.
minute.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, the like I said, you heard the Patriots have spent so much money in the offseason getting all the weapons for Drake May. Now they got the linemen to, to really help him out to protect him.
Right.
It's very important. So they'll be solid, man. That plus they got another pick coming up in the next second round, like number 4. So
Yeah.
they're gonna get another excellent pick. So
Exactly.
yeah, man.
Oh, they're good. They're Gucci then.
Yeah, they're solid.
And then you said that in yesterday's podcast we did talk about that there is a fight, I think, tomorrow that you reported on, right? Is that still happening?
No, it's May 2nd.
Oh, May 2nd. Okay. So that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit of ways. We did get 2 comments on that fight though. Maybe you want to respond to this since you're the one that knows about this fight. The first comment we had was it says that Raleigh hasn't fought anyone. LOL. Come on now. I don't know how you want to respond to that. You know Raleigh better. And the other one was there was a comment that says, if you think Raleigh beats Garcia easy, then you are deluded. Ryan puts Raleigh out inside 7 rounds.
No, I don't believe that.
That was the other one we got.
I saw Tank Davis take out Ryan Garcia like it was nothing. He just chopped him down. He kept punching right at his midsection and was done. And that's because Ryan wasn't on PEDs.
Right. So that was the only reason why he was so much better before he got listed for that.
Well, I'm glad he beat up Haney. That was easy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like Ryan Garcia, man. He's good, but I don't think he's going to beat Romero at all.
Nah.
Especially because he won't be on PEDs now.
Right. And did Romero beat anybody that he had a hard time to beat or anything like that, or no? Or would they like always fight?
No, they haven't. They haven't crossed paths.
Nothing like that.
No, they haven't crossed paths.
Previous. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, they haven't really crossed paths.
Damn.
I'm not really in it. I haven't responded on anyone on any of the things, so.
No, that's why I rather just respond live, because when it comes, especially with YouTube, you know what I mean? We might as well just, since we on every day, we might as well let people know how we feel. If they do ask us about stuff like that or tell us what they feel,
Yeah.
So that's the best way to do it, instead of having to respond to every single one. All right. Well, that is our sports news. Let's get into some. This is going to be a quick one today, but we'll get into some Jay. Did you know? This is kind of interesting. I just pulled this one up, but Jay, since we both are watching, we do have a Montana Chi in the house, and he is telling you, Jay, bro, Tank knocked out Romero. LOL.
Yes, I know. I like Tank.
Yeah.
He knocked out Romero, but he also, what did he do to Ryan Garcia? Took him out too.
Yeah, definitely. So Tank is just on another level then.
I like Tank.
Yeah. So yeah, going back to Jay, did you know? It's funny because me and you have been kind of talking about this lately, because we both are fans, and I just recently became a fan because you got me onto it. Was Game of Thrones. So Jay, did you know that in actuality, China just found a 240 million year old dragon fossil?
No, I didn't know.
Damn, that's crazy, right? So dragons are real.
They always talk about dragons being real. Dragons are just dinosaurs, just a different name.
No, definitely. But that's kind of crazy because it's such a mythical creature, and in society, even as us growing up, they never try to be like, oh, dragons were once real. Like that was always just like a mythical ass creature,
They've actually shown people have taken videos from China of like so-called dragons flying.
Oh, really? But like the little ones, right? Like little baby type dragons?
No.
You seen like real, like adult-sized dragons?
I don't know. I've seen videos.
Okay.
I don't live in China, so I don't know. I don't know how fake that can be or how real.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that'd be crazy though.
But that's the thing. That's the thing in China, man. So that's You know what I mean? I don't
Uh-huh.
know how suppressed they want to keep that. I have no idea.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, did you know that Tesla begins the full self-driving supervised ride-hailing rides with employees in Austin and in the Bay Area? They're actually rolling that out now from Tesla.
Yes, I did know that.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't even
Because
know.
everyone's going to be able to use their Tesla as a robo taxi.
Right. So you already knew that they're actually starting the actual like testing of it now in the Bay Area.
Yeah, because everyone, when it's time, you'll be able to put your Tesla as Uber. You realize that, right?
Oh, yeah, that'll be kind of nice. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
super
so
nice.
if anyone wants to make money on their Tesla, they could just be like, here,
Yeah.
done.
And
There
and
goes Uber.
you saying that you are probably going to get a Tesla in the future. Are you going to as well do that so you can make that
Uh,
extra money or no?
no, no, I don't need to do that.
Okay, okay.
If I got a Tesla, it's only to drive me around, so I don't have to
Definitely.
pay a driver.
So yeah, so in case you guys missed it when we first came on today, we were an hour late and it's totally my fault. I ended up I've been having so many problems with a Nissan Altima that I bought from this Nissan dealer. Like I literally had it for like a week, and the rest of the time it's been sitting in the service. So I ended up making a deal with Nissan today at the dealership, and they let me trade that in for kind of like a wash situation. And I ended up picking up a Model 3 Tesla, which I never was going to even do at all. But me and Jay have been talking about Teslas for so much on this show, and he was telling me that he's going to get that all self-driving one because he wants it to drive him around. So when I seen they had this Tesla at this Nissan dealer, it was a Model 3, I checked and it actually came with that package where it's self-driving. It comes with the package already, where I was like, you know what? And me and Jay talked about this. If you get like a one that's not brand new, but that's at least like a 2018 or newer, and that has all the cameras and the functionality, they're going to make an update later on so that you'll be able to use when it comes out to be like full self-driving, and you can literally have it like do Uber for you. As long as it has all the necessary cameras and sensors, you're going to have an update on your Tesla that's going to allow you to do the same things. So it's the only real reason why I ended up buying this Tesla now today, where I traded my car in, is because it exactly had the cameras and the sensors. It has everything I need for my Tesla to be able to do that. So I ended up buying a Tesla today just to be able to do that exact thing. So it looks like Jay in the future is going to have one as well. So we'll both be able to be mobbing in Teslas and having it make money for us. That's going to be kind of nice. Shout out to DTW in the house. He's saying what's up to us. What's going on? 505 New Mexico. Always got to represent. Nice to see you on here. Shout out to the 25 people watching. Please don't forget that the like, subscribe, and share if you get a chance. And yeah, we can always give you this alpha. We usually are on every day, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Like I said, today we had a little hiccup. Totally my fault, and I do apologize once again for that. But moving on to Jay, did you know, Jay, me and you have reported on this, and I did a conspiracy theory about them doing cloud seeding and kind of dimming the sun on purpose. But now it looks like they're actually calling it out to what it is. And the headline is Scientists Aim to Dim Sunlight to Fight Climate Change. Did you know about that, Jay?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So I guess it's kind of official, like a referee with a whistle, where we have been reporting on this and nobody wanted to be like, yeah, it's true that they're basically all these chemtrails that we see is actually a true thing, and they're doing it to actually dim out the sun on purpose because it's going to cool down the earth and it's not going to give that rapid global warming that has been happening lately, you know? You heard about that, Jay, right?
Yeah,
When I reported on it, the whole cloud seeding and the
yeah,
chemtrails.
yeah.
Okay, so we do know about that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. And even like I think some people would be okay with that whole aspect of like, yeah, cloud seeding is okay. This is okay if it's really does what they're trying to say it does, and that's to cool down the earth. But Jay, me and you have been reporting on this, and we do know that the whole negative aspect of this is that when they do cloud seeding and then all these chemtrails, once they are actually falling from what they spray, it's actually putting a lot of stuff into our soil as well, which is like aluminum, barium, barnium, I think it's called. So it's not like something for nothing, because all this stuff is actually ending up back in our food and in our soil. So it's not actually 100% well thought out plan that they're doing, in my opinion, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't you think? Or do you think that it's whatever it takes so that the global warming could be like stopped? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. Do like, in your opinion though, does that affect you mentally at all, like psychologically, knowing that they are doing that already, that they've been doing it and they're just now trying to come out with stuff like that?
No,
No,
I
you
don't
never.
really let anything get to me.
Okay, so you never just cared about it. Got you.
No. They're even selling, you'll be seeing by next year, they're selling sunlight.
Say what?
So you'll be able to you can buy, they have these companies now to where you'll be able to buy sunlight
Uh-huh.
and it'll shine right over you whatever time you want.
Oh,
It
okay.
could be in the middle of the night and you'll have it beam down on you and
Damn, no
piss
way.
off all your neighbors. Yep.
What?
Yeah, man, this is there's a lot of stuff that's just levels here, bro.
And is it
You'll
going to
see.
be able to give you the same like vitamin D that the sun does? Like, is that going to be exactly mimic the same way? Like, how does that work?
I don't think it's for that. I think it's more to just that you can do stuff whenever you want.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it'll be they'll be implementing that by next year.
Damn, that's going to be crazy, bro.
Yeah, they'll be selling sunlight so you can it basically a satellite goes over to you, or I forgot what the things are called, and then boom, it shines down right on your wherever you want it, right around you.
Because do you think this is the same thing that I just read about, how China just created a fake sun that they just like
Yeah,
released, and it was like,
it's reflecting orbital. I forgot what it's called. Just space mirrors, basically.
uh-huh.
So they'll get it set up. Boom. Oh, you want it here at this location. Boom. After dark, obviously. Okay, cool. This is how much. Boom. Okay, go ahead. You can piss off any neighbor you want. You'll have sunlight all day.
So you kind of said it quick, but you said it's a space mirror, so it's mirroring the sun, but not actually creating a brand new sun. Is that what that would
Yeah,
mean?
it's space mirrors, basically to reflect sunlight onto the solar panels, at night.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah. So you'll see it. They'll start it's a California-based company anyway. It's right here, startup.
Okay, that's pretty tight.
So they'll be selling it, and then so when I need sunlight in the middle of the night, since I'm the only one up in this old people neighborhood, I'd
Uh-huh.
be like, boom, shine, and everyone will be like, the fuck is that? And I'll be like, yep, it's me.
That hella reminds me of that movie, The Truman Show, where they had to like rapidly excel the daylight because they were trying to find him, and they
Yeah,
literally made the sun come up out of like nothing. You know what I mean? That was kind of
yeah,
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be
What a
cool.
way to what a great way to mess with your neighbors, though, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like 4 o'clock in the morning, you bring the sun up and be like, "Y'all wake up, man! It's already 8
yeah,
a.m.
exactly.
Y'all late for work? Get the hell out of here!"
It'll be good.
Damn, that's crazy. Any any guesstimates of what something like that might cost a consumer like us to get
It
something like
depends how they'll probably sell by the hour. I
by
don't
the
know.
hour? Oh, okay, I
You
got you.
could check on it. They have a site.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
But
Oh
yeah,
man,
it's California based, so it's here. So
yeah,
yeah,
damn, that's fun. That's crazy, bro. So they're mirroring the sun, huh? Wow.
smart.
Yeah, very smart, very smart. All
I ain't
right.
mad at that.
No, no, you can't be mad at that, because that's such a how do you call that, ingenuity at its finest. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like,
Sunlight
oh
after dark.
yeah,
The,
exactly.
you just got to give them the GPS coordinates. Boom, done.
Yeah, damn, that shit.
That
I
easy.
can't. This future is just getting more and more interesting, bro. Like, a lot of people are like kind of scared of the future, but bro, this shit is interesting, man. What they're coming out with.
I think it's cool.
Definitely, definitely. Jay, Let me ask you, did you know by any chance which Kobe Bryant's supercar was the most expensive one that he owned during his
Don't
life?
know.
You never read about any of his cars that he owned?
No.
It says that this car stood above the rest with a $300,000 price tag.
I have no idea.
You want to take one guess real quick before I say it?
No, I don't know what Kobe drove.
Okay.
I have no
So
idea.
this is the most expensive car he had, and it was actually a Ferrari 458.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that one had that one had a V8 4.5 liter with a 562 horsepower, 398 pounds of torque, and it can go 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Have you ever seen I think somebody did it like on TikTok or something where they seen LeBron James like zooping by them, and he was in a pretty nice car too, but they got him on camera doing that.
Which one, in the Hummer?
It was, I think, a McLaren that he owned or something like that.
Because he did too. Yeah, one before the Hummer came out, he was in the Hummer in LA mobbing around.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and then he did it could have been, yeah, the other one, I can't remember what car it was.
Oh, wow.
Some supercar. I don't remember. But yeah.
That's
Yeah, he was
crazy.
the first one to have that Hummer, that's why.
That's crazy. That's the Hummer. That's not the one you wanted, right? That's the EV one?
Yeah, it's the one that everyone has now down there with the Cybertrucks.
Got you. Got you.
It's the neighborhood filled with that stuff now.
You know, our boy Talal, his father drives one of those too.
What?
The EV Hummer.
That's good.
Yeah, I seen him parked one day. I was like, oh damn, he has one of these. That's crazy. Those things look
EV.
nice. Those things look nice.
They're hella
They're
fast.
supposedly. I think you're the one that told me that they're super fast too, right? They're like faster than most cars like out there.
They are.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy.
0 to 60, what, 1.9 seconds or something?
Yeah, that's unimaginable
It doesn't even make sense.
for a big ass car like that.
Yeah.
And I do have some good news about this whole EV stuff. Jay, did you know that they found a new simple manufacturing trick where they're gonna be able to have the EVs charging at 500% faster in sub-freezing weather than what they were able to do now?
That's good.
Right?
That's helpful.
That's super helpful, and especially like if you're talking about getting an EV later on, like bro, you can be in like a freaking snowstorm in Wyoming, and you'll still be able to charge much faster than you would have before. You know,
Yeah.
so that's pretty cool. Jay, did you know that 50 Democrat lawmakers have signed a letter demanding answers from senior U.S. government officials about a recent potential exposure of sensitive data about American workers through the DOGE program?
Nope.
You didn't know that?
No.
Do you know who Pete Sellers is by any chance? A
It
Hollywood legend by the name of Pete Sellers.
sounds familiar.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is actually important because he had I guess he owned a $2.7 million car, but he's like an old school actor. So to own a $2.7 million car back then, that's like I think he had the most expensive car in Hollywood at the time. Do you want to know what that is or not? Should I tell you guys?
What is it?
Let me see if I can even pull this up. So he was the guy. He was the old school, the very first Pink Panther, the detective from Pink Panther.
Yeah, I remember the name.
Yeah, and he owned at the time a Aston Martin DB4 GT.
Sounds right. He is from those countries, so
Yeah, exactly. $2.7 million, bro. That car.
I love it.
And if you look at the style of what it looks like, bro, it does. I mean, if you knew that, I mean, at that time it was still fast, but it had a 3.7 liter engine,
Yeah.
straight six. You
Oh,
know what
no.
I'm saying? Like that car probably was its fastest at its peak at that time, but now like a Tesla would smoke that thing, and now a car was that much at that time, 2.7
Yeah,
mil.
no.
That's crazy, bro. That is freaking crazy. Let me see, Jay. Did you know that there's a new supercar that looks like a Corvette, but it's from Africa, and they only made 7 of them worldwide, but it has like 1,774 horsepower.
What is it?
It's called a Laraki Epitome, Laraki.
Don't know.
They're calling it the Corvette that's on steroids.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's built in Morocco, bro.
I didn't even know.
It looks pretty nice. It looks like the newer, like an Aston Martin, like a new one. But yeah, bro, it's only 7 of them made.
Damn.
All right. Let's move on. So Jay, we've been doing previously like we did previously like sedans that were like top 10 fastest. Do you remember if we did the top 10 fastest SUVs, or did we do something like that already or not? SUVs that are the fastest?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, we could do one. We'll do a quick top 10. Jay, do you have any idea what one of the top 10 fastest SUVs might be?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Let me get into it then. Number 10. You got your 10 top fastest USVs. Number 10 would be a 2025 Mazda MX-90. That thing is 280 horsepower with 3.3 liter engine, inline 6. 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. That's not bad for an SUV, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Number 9, we got a 2025 BMW X330 X-Drive. So that's the all-wheel drive one. 2.0 liter engine, 255 horses. 0 to 60 is 6 seconds. 295 pounds of torque on that one. At number 8, we got a 2025 Kia Sorento EX. That one is a 2.5 liter engine, 281 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. That's not bad either. 311 pounds of torque on that one. Number 7, you got a 2025 Hyundai Palisade, and those are 3.8 liter V6s, 291 pounds of torque, 291 horsepower, 262 pounds of torque, with 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds. Number 6, you got the Kia Telluride. That is also a V6 3.8 liter engine, 291 horsepower, 262 pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 6.8. Number 5, you got a 2025 Honda Pilot. The Honda Pilot is 285 horsepower, 262 pounds of torque, 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds. Now we're getting into the serious numbers. They have an exclusive Dodge Hornet GT. The Dodge Hornet GT can do, it has 268 horsepower, can do 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds on a turbocharged inline 4, and that one has 295 pounds of torque. At number 3, we got the 2025 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. That one is a 280 horsepower, 306 pounds of torque engine, and it does 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds on a 2.0 liter turbocharged inline 4. Number 2, we got a 2025 BMW X1 228i. That one is pretty good. It's 241 horsepower with 295 pounds of torque. And that one is 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds on a 2.0 liter turbocharged engine. And for your number 1 fastest SUV, that's under $50,000, obviously, that one is 2025 Genesis GV70 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive model, and that one is 300 horsepower, 311 pounds of torque, and that one is 0 to 60 in 5.6 seconds on the 2.5 liter engine. And that is your top 10, and we're talking about SUVs, fastest SUVs that are under 50K. So that's pretty good to know, at least, because now you know which ones are the fastest if you want a fast SUV and you don't want to spend that much money. Jay, did you know that California's economy just surpassed Japan's economy?
Just California?
Yeah, because we have like a real top economy.
Yeah, I know we do.
So that we just surpassed Japan, bro.
I didn't know that.
That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy because Japan is they're ahead in a lot.
And honestly, I think the whole reason of that is just because we are Silicon Valley, and Japan has always been known to come out with like its own highly updated like electronics. But I think we've been kind of putting them aside and doing it out here now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of crazy though. Jay, did you know that after 5 years, McDonald's is reintroducing for a permanent stay of an addition to the menu after not having this for like the last like 5 years?
What?
It's going to be their chicken tenders. They're coming back out with them now.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to have chicken tenders now, and they're keeping it a main staple. They're saying that this is going to be for good now.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's going to be kind of crazy. All these people, and I think they're doing it too is because especially out here in the Bay, we never had like a Raising Cane's or nothing, and all of a sudden we got Raising Cane's now. I think McDonald's is like, we need to get back into this and start giving out more chicken products to compete with Popeyes, Raising Cane's, and all these other places.
Most likely.
Definitely. Jay, did you know that the pyramids, engineers are saying that there's a new theory of how the pyramids were built?
There's 1,000 theories.
But there's a brand new theory, like they just came out.
What's this one?
So this one, they're trying to say that all of a sudden now the pyramids have been built using a sophisticated hydraulic system.
Okay.
So yeah, so I guess they used water somehow to build the pyramids.
I'm not going with it, but okay.
I'm just thinking like, how did water, I mean, because if you think about it, if you have like a really heavy stone, if they were able to put it into the water and have the water lift as it's in there, like that could have been a way for them to be able to lift these heavy stones one by one. But I mean, it would have had to be like from the inside, where the water would have had to been coming up like level by level with that.
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand where that's going.
It's a lot of stones, man.
A lot of stones. Jay, did you know that they had a humanoid robot run a half marathon alongside, I guess it was like a Chinese in China, like a Chinese marathon?
No.
Yeah,
I'd love to see it.
They had a humanoid robot competing with the Chinese runners.
I'd love to see it. I didn't know
that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let's see what else we got for you, Jay. It says that, did you know, Jay, that Ford said it's made a breakthrough in battery tech to make cheaper EVs with longer range?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So out of all people, though, it's out of all manufacturers, it's Ford that is able to do that.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're almost done with our Did You Know segment. I got it going for you. Jay, did you know that Uber is going to be adding thousands of self-driving electric VW microbuses to its fleet?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew about that?
Yeah, because I've seen the Waymo ones now. So the Waymo ones they're very ugly. So Uber has to, because everyone on Tesla is going to have their car as a robo-taxi.
Right.
And he's going to have robo-vans. So
I know he's going to need.
That's all you're going to see out here, and you're not going to see anything else out here anymore, man.
Yeah.
Everyone on the road is going to be it's going to be all AI.
No, definitely, especially out here where we're at.
I'm glad. No one can drive.
I know.
I'm tired of seeing people try to drive around here. It's really sad. It's really sad. I don't like to get out and flex on people, because it's very easy to just flex on people all day.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
So it's a waste of my time to get out and have to flex on someone, and then they get scared, shit their pants, and then drive the other way.
I know, right?
So the more AI on the road, the better it is.
Definitely. Jay, did you know that the box office hit Sinners that we recently got to see is actually moving toward being one of the first films in a long time where it's about to hit a profit of $100 million?
I believe it. A lot of people have been talking about it.
Oh, have they? You've been hearing a lot of more people talking about it?
Yeah. A lot of people have been chiming in on it. So yeah.
It's I don't know. I mean, like you
Different.
said, it was different, but in such a
Very
good
different.
way, right? In such a good way.
Yeah, it was just like it's very different.
If you
A lot
guys
of
never seen,
dialogue.
if you guys never seen Sinners, me and Jay, we got to see it over the weekend, and we both definitely recommend it. It was a great movie, especially if you're into like old school type music, like about the blues and stuff. But it's not all blues. It's like definitely got like it's like up to date music with the blues mixed. It's a really great movie because I love how they really surround music, and music is a big part of that movie. I'm a huge music fan, and Jay is as well. So that just like really made that movie that much better. Don't you agree with that statement, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely right. Yeah, I think that is pretty much. I guess I could say one more interesting one. Jay, did you know that China creates a magnetic field 800,000 times stronger than Earth's?
I didn't know that.
800,000 times stronger, bro.
It's crazy.
Why do you? I don't even know why they're trying to mess with the elements of the Earth like that, bro. Like that's kind of crazy.
What do you mean?
Like, don't they see that there could be repercussions to what they do?
I don't think they're about that, man.
You don't think so? You think
China
they're just
China
trying to
doesn't have they don't have they work around the clock. They don't have they just do what they do. They've
uh-huh.
always done that.
And you don't, but like, what if they did something and they weren't able to test? They just did it and without testing it, and then like they screw everybody, like the whole planet. Don't you think that could
I
be
don't
bad?
think they care. I don't think they
They
care
care
about
like
that.
that.
No, I don't think they do.
Damn. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Jay, did you know that the Pacifica Taco Bell was denied landmark status when they were trying to apply for it recently?
I don't know why. That's been there forever.
I
It's
know,
the
right?
only one that's like iconic on a beach.
That's the that's named the nicest Taco Bell in the whole like planet Earth.
It should be. It's right there on the beach, and then obviously they have the cantina too. It's right there,
Uh-huh.
right on the Pacific Ocean. It should be.
Right. All right. And Jay, did you know that Uber is warning Colorado that because of their rider safety bill that they just came out with, they actually are going to be they're thinking of their Uber's telling Colorado they're going to be pretty much pulling out of Colorado.
Why?
They created some new safety bill that's going to like make it much harder for Uber to operate there without having to spend like crazy amount of money to comply with
What?
this new regulations.
So what is so they're just all about AI in
Yeah,
Colorado? That's
pretty
it.
much.
Okay, that makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Uber's gonna have AI cars.
That's what I'm saying. So
So what's your point?
I got a feeling that they might be doing this on purpose because what is it going to do is going to just let them go full AI in certain states where they don't even have to worry about drivers. You know,
That's how it's gonna be. That's how it should be.
exactly. And it's going to be such a huge plus for Elon to be able to get into that market. You know what I mean? Without having to worry about Uber there.
That's what I mean, man. Well, no, Uber will have its AI cars there
Yeah.
if they want them there.
Right. Right.
They're just all competing, dude. All you're gonna see out here is the Teslas, Waymos, and Ubers. All AIs. They're all gonna be competing out here.
Right.
That's all you're gonna see. You will not see taxis anymore unless they're AI.
Right.
That's it.
Um, Jay, you know how I guess it was in the works that John Jones was supposed to be fighting what's his name? Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you know that did you know that they just gave John Jones an extra 6 months to prepare because he's like, I'm not going in to fight him just yet.
John Jones will beat the crap out of Tom Aspinall. It's not even close. I agree with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said it. Even DC said it. It's not even close. The only thing that gives Tom Aspinall anything is that he's a solid heavyweight. That's his weight.
Yeah.
John Jones is a light heavyweight that's moved up to heavyweight. That's the only thing. John Jones has another gear. Once he turns on that other gear, it's over.
Exactly.
John Jones can murder anyone in life. It's not even close. If he turns on the red gear, it's over.
Yeah.
That guy's dog meat. It's not even close.
Definitely. All right. And I got one last one for you, Jay. And this is a good sports one. There's a question right now that's trending. And it says, and I want your opinion on this, Jay. If D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis, do you think that they should get a ring if the Lakers win this whole, everything, if they win everything in this run that they're doing right now?
No, and they're not going to win a ring, but no, they shouldn't get a ring.
You don't think?
Why would they get a ring? Why?
Because especially Anthony Davis, he left at a at the very later stages.
Oh! I thought you said someone else. Yeah, well, they probably will get a ring. That's how it works. Yeah, it's just how it does work. If you're on the team to start the season, and then you get traded mid-season, you still get a ring.
Oh, you do? Okay, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you always do. It's just how it works.
Oh, okay.
So you help that team get there, and then just because you got traded, that's business. But yeah, you still get a ring.
Definitely.
So they'll be honored with their ring next year, but honestly, they're not going to win a ring, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's move on. Shout out to the 41 people watching. Let's get into some trending topics. So I got some business news for you guys. Let me just pull the screen up real quick. This is about Google, and I think they just came out with their earnings report for their company called Alphabet. And it says that Alphabet shares rise on stronger than expected revenue growth. Alphabet reported revenue of $90.23 billion and earnings per share of $2.81 dollars per share. The company shares rose as much as 4% on stronger than expected revenue growth. It says Alphabet's search and advertising units are still showing strong growth despite AI competition heating up. What else can I say? It says here's how the company did compared with estimates from analysis polled by LSEG. It says that the revenue was $90.23 billion versus $89.12 billion that was expected. Earnings per share was $2.81 versus the $2.01 that was expected. YouTube advertising revenue was $8.93 billion versus $8.97. And Google cloud revenue was at $12.26 billion versus $12.27 billion. And traffic acquisition costs $13.75 billion versus $13.6 billion. Alphabet's search and advertising units are still showing strong growth despite artificial intelligence. Google's YouTube advertising revenue came in just short of analysis expectations at $8.93 billion. And it says that Google's business chief said the company is not immune to the macro environment, adding that President Trump's decision to end the de minimis trade loophole next month will cause a slight headwind to our ad business in 2025. The de minimis trade exemption allows shipments worth less than $800 to enter the U.S. duty-free, a key part of the businesses of Chinese e-commerce companies Temu and Shein, which have previously spent extensively in online ads. The exemption is slated to close on May 2nd. So I guess that's where a lot of their share was coming from, was Temu and Shein. Finance, retail, healthcare, and travel were among the top industries advertising with Google, helping revenue growth. And Alphabet's net income increased 46% to $34.54 billion. So that's pretty cool. Jay, have you ever considered trying to get Alphabet stock from Google? Or do you know anything about it or not?
No.
Okay. And I believe that under the same company, Alphabet, is Waymo, because it says Alphabet said Waymo is providing more than 250,000 fully autonomous paid rides per week from San Francisco, LA, Phoenix, and Austin markets. That is up 200,000 in February before the service opened up in Austin. So I guess that's all in the same. It's under the same company name. So
All
yeah,
right. It's Google. It's all Google.
Yeah, all through Google. This actually might be, now that we're talking about this actually might be a good investment opportunity, because everybody knows that Waymo's only going to get bigger. So that actually might be
Of
a good
course it
investment
is.
opportunity.
Waymo is the best AI out there.
They do.
So it's not even close.
That's
Tesla's got, I'm sure Tesla will be close to them, but Waymo is, best AI out there.
right. Yeah, that's you can't compete with Waymo, because you've seen how Cruise operates, man. And Cruise, oh my God, they were like the worst, man. I've seen so many like almost accidents happen when Cruise was on
I,
the road, you know?
I have it on film.
Yeah,
They've been in
definitely.
hella accidents. I have it on film. Their AI couldn't handle fog. They
Oh,
crashed into a lot of parked cars. I would film it. The
oh
cops
wow.
would be there, like watching me film. They'd be like, there's no one in the car, so they didn't know what to do. It was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
They can't even pull them over. Like, that's the craziest
Nope.
shit. That shit
That's
is
why I like it. I mean, but you know,
definitely
Waymo's AI is where it's at.
Waymo. But you do agree, or do you think it'll be the same, that when Uber and Elon come out with their stuff, do you think it'll be better already technology just because they have that much extra, or do you think they're all going to share their like technology secrets type thing?
They will not share.
You don't think they'll share it?
Elon will be close, but Uber's is going to have a tough one because they got Cruise, and the Cruise AI sucked.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're going to have to really lock in on Cruise.
right.
What I will say is that they bought that had the most fleet out of any of them.
Oh, okay,
They had so many cars on the road. They had double the cars of Waymo at the time.
right, right.
There were so many on the road. I was like, oh my God.
Definitely.
Every other car was a Cruise car.
Yep.
So they'll just have to lock in. Like I said, once they get their AI up to par, all those cars will be on the road now.
And Google must have known what they were doing, because one, they took basically they took them out of the game in the Bay Area. They took Cruise out completely, so they didn't have any competition after that.
It was too easy.
Way too
Too
easy.
easy.
And on top of that, they knew they were doing, because if they had any doubt in their mind that they're not going to be profitable, they would have never put Waymos and paired it up
Yeah,
with a freaking Jaguar SUV on all of them.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they knew what they're doing off the bat. Definitely smart
Yeah.
investments.
It's too easy, man.
Too easy. Plus, they got all these contracts from the cities and everything. So they definitely they're in luck. They're in luck for sure.
Yeah, Waymo's where it's at.
Yep. All right, guys, let's move on, and let me get into some other Trump news with you guys really quick. Let me pull this up for you guys. I'm not even sure what this one says, but it is some might be some actual like business news that Trump is like, let me get some extra money. So President Trump has repeatedly teased a 2028 run for a third term in the White House, which supposedly is prohibited by the U.S. Constitution. But now a new poll indicates Americans are far more thrilled with the prospect. It will be the greatest honor of my life to serve, not once, but twice, or three times, or four times, Trump said in a rally in Nevada. And it looks like after joking about the headlines, Trump clarified that no, it will be to serve twice. So he's actually trying to make it seem as if it will be only twice, because supposedly, I mean, if you believe it or not, but I think that there was a lot of falsified way of him, like the way he lost to Biden. They're saying that it wasn't like a real deal. Like basically that the Biden administration, uh, they did like fake. It was like a whole fake thing, and they basically played Donald Trump So now Donald Trump was like, no, this will be my second time actually doing it, you know? So I don't know that, yeah, but he actually said in an interview last month that he's not joking about making another run. A lot of people want me to do it, Trump said. But I mean, basically, I basically tell them we have a long way to go because, you know, he's early into his new administration right now. So the 22nd Amendment of the Constitution, which was ratified in 1951, the amendment prevents individuals from serving more than 2 terms as president. It was ratified after Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected as president for 4 terms. So that's why. But yeah, it says that the Republicans' president's grip over the GOP is stronger than ever. Even a majority of Republicans questioned in the poll, 53% said Trump shouldn't seek a 3rd term. But yeah, but it's also saying that there's a lot of people that are saying he should. So yeah, we shall see. What do you think about that whole thing, Jay? Do you think he should seek another term because he got played with the whole Biden administration thing, or not?
I don't know, because he already had 4 years.
Yeah, he had 4 years, but you don't think that now that there's somewhat more evidence that when the Biden administration, how it all went down, that they played him and he basically lost, not because he really lost, but because there was so much like falsifying of documents and these like supposedly voting, the way that they had the voting, how that was all like programs that were doing it and they were like not 100% legitimate. Do you think that do you think in that because of just purely that alone that he should have an actual back-to-back terms of 4 years and 4 years, or not? He's doing a second term now and that should be it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I voted for Donald Trump twice, but I mean, he's gonna be in his 80s when this term is done.
Okay. So you're not saying no because of the whole fact that he got played, but just no because he might just be a little bit too old to serve at that time, that we should get somebody
Yeah,
younger in with better
yep.
input? Okay, I got you. I got you.
He's just gonna be a little OG, dude. After
Yeah,
4 years of this term,
I know. I know.
he already had 4 years. I told you, 2016 to 2020, he had it. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
that he got played in 2020. It doesn't matter. Everyone knows he got played, but he got elected again. See, I voted for him again.
right. And
But that's what
yeah,
I
me
mean.
too.
That's 8 years now. So it's like, so that's 8 years. You know?
Uh, I guess I could put it to you this way: if you've seen him, and then after 4 years, if you see him on the ballots again, and there is no, and he's going up against like somebody who's not significantly better, would you give him another chance or not really?
It depends, man. I don't, like I said, he's gonna be OG, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know how old he's gonna be.
right, right. But if his sense was there, if he was still very spot on about what he was talking about, he was not like a Biden where he was like going off of the wall with off the chain, off the pocket type stuff. You might give him another chance in that particular scenario.
Yeah, if there's no one else,
Okay,
I don't know who else is running.
got you.
That's still 4 years away.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right. Well, let's move on. I got some sad news for you guys. There has been somewhat celebrity news, I guess we can say, but you won't know this guy unless you're an enthusiast of like planes. Let me pull this up for you guys really quick. So it says that a really well-known and respected pilot, his name is Rob Holland. He actually died in a plane crash and the Air Force Base in Hampton, Virginia. And why this is sad is because this guy actually been throughout his whole life, he's pretty much always flew at these air shows, and he was very well respected and an inspiring aerobatics pilot in aviation history. He was like one of the best aerobatic pilots in aviation history. So that's kind of why it's sad. It says that the crash happened while the pilot was attempting to land ahead of the air power over the air power over Hampton Roads air show. So he was practicing for the weekend. Let's see. Yeah, the cause of the crash is not known at this time and is under investigation. The Post noted that Holland was one of the most respected and inspiring aerobatic pilot in aviation history. On behalf of all Joint Base, Langley, all the families and friends of the pilot, we just wanted to offer our deepest condolences. It says that he was in an MX aircraft, MXS. It's a two-seater sport aircraft. It says he was the only one on board. So, I mean, nobody else got hurt, just him, RIP. And this was at 11:39 a.m. this morning. Yeah, so he was just preparing for the show. Nothing else is really said about it because nobody really knows. But some of his things that he got was that he was a 13-time consecutive U.S. national aerobatic champion, and he was a six-time world 4-minute freestyle champion and a 14-time U.S. 4-minute freestyle champion. He was celebrating 23 years in the air show industry in 2025 and has been a pilot since 1992. So yeah, that's pretty sad. That's a deep loss, man, because this guy, he literally dedicated his whole life, and he had so many like accolades of of championship wins and stuff in that. He literally could have been like the Tom Cruise of the space, you know. So very sad, very sad. Have you ever heard of this guy, Jay, or no?
No.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but that sucks, man. It always sucks when you got somebody who has accomplished so much and done so much for this kind of industry to have been lost. Especially doing. I mean, I guess you could say the good thing is he did what he loved, and he died in that sense. But it's always sad to see that happening. So yeah, that is it for our somewhat celebrity news, if you knew him or not. But yeah, RIP to him, and our condolences on the Average Day Joes to his family. Let's move on and get into some crypto news with you guys. Let's see what's going on in the markets. Shout out to the 43 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can give you this alpha when we do our show every day. And right now, we got Bitcoin. It is sitting at 93,300. It is up 0.65% in the last 24 hours. Your largest altcoin, Ethereum, is sitting at 1,765. It is down 0.39%. Your Fear and Greed Index is at 52. It's right there in the neutral spot. Kind of been going sideways the last 2 days now. But yeah, man, with all this capital flowing into Bitcoin, I don't see, and the Federal Reserve is already talking about cutting rates. I don't see Bitcoin going down any much more. It's going to be either going sideways, but it's not going to be going down past like the 90s anymore. So you guys this is a good opportunity to get in while it's a neutral, but as soon as it gets into that first green tier greed index, then it's kind of, there's not going to be a huge significant gain over it. So yeah, this is a good time still to get in. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is at 2.92 trillion. It is up 0.88%. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1, we got SUI. That one is SUI. It is up 13%. Number 2, Ondo Finance. That one is up 9%. Number 3 is BSW. That one is up 71%. Number 4 is ADA. That one is up 4.3%. And number 5 is POL, POL. That one is up 12%. That is your top 5 trending coins. As far as to your top 5 gainers, number 1, again, my favorite, CADX. That one is up 909%. Number 2, we got gold, and that one is up 616%. Number 3 is Trump with hat. That one is up 562%. Number 4 is beer, and that one is up 498%. Number 5 is GameStop coin, GME. That one is up 489%. As far as your notable top 100 mentions in the crypto gainers, let's see if there's any ones I can mention for you guys. Number 22, we got Fartcoin. Fartcoin is up 173%. From there, we have, let's see, Bitcoin Gold. I haven't seen that one in a minute. That is at number 54. That one is up 41%. Shout out to Bitcoin Gold. That is like an offspring of Bitcoin. They just kind of went separate ways, but it's still up there with Bitcoin. Number 92, we got Fifi. If you like Fifi, that one is up 26%. Number 94, we got Titcoin. That one is up 25%. And number 100, Goggles. If you're into goggles, GOGLZ. That one is up 24%. That is your gainers in crypto for the last 24 hours. Shout out to CatX, man. I haven't seen that one in a minute. I was wondering if that one just kind of disappeared, but it is number one again. So shout out to CatX, man. All right, that is your crypto news. Let's move on, and let me give you guys your guys' weather for tomorrow. I definitely want to show you what is going on in the forecast. I know we all like to travel, so I definitely want to have you guys prepared for tomorrow's weather. This is your average day highs. Starting with your coldest, it is going to be in Rapid City. That is going to be in Rapid City. I think where is that? Rapid City. Denver. I think it's in Kansas, if I'm not mistaken. Rapid City, Kansas. I'm pretty sure. But it could be, that one is going to be cloudy at 47 degrees, and that's your coldest for tomorrow. And as far as your hottest temperature, that's going to be, it looks like it's the winner for your hottest is going to be Phoenix, 92 degrees and sunny. So those will be your hot spots and your cold spots for tomorrow. Going from West Coast to East Coast, starting with San Francisco, where we're at, it's going to be 58, partly cloudy tomorrow for your average day highs. LA, San Diego, you guys are going to be 63 degrees tomorrow, and that's partly cloudy. Seattle, you guys are going to be pretty warm tomorrow. It's going to be partly cloudy at 72. While tomorrow, Salt Lake City, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 75. Las Vegas, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 83. And Boise, you guys are going to be partly cloudy and 70 degrees tomorrow. Billings, Montana, you guys are going to be cloudy at 56 tomorrow. Denver, you guys are going to be raining at 51 degrees. And Albuquerque, you guys are going to be nice and sunny at 83. El Paso, you guys are going to be sunny at 90 degrees tomorrow. Kansas City, you guys are going to be cloudy at 68. Oklahoma City, cloudy, partly cloudy, 78. Dallas, Texas, partly cloudy, 83. And Houston, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 85 degrees. San Antonio, you guys are going to be cloudy at 86. Minneapolis, cloudy at 60 degrees. Chicago, 57 and cloudy. Detroit, thunderstorms, 76 degrees. Cincinnati, thunderstorms, 69 degrees. And St. Louis, partly cloudy, 79. Memphis, 79 thunderstorms. New Orleans, partly cloudy, 84 degrees. Miami, 82 and partly cloudy. Tampa, sunny, 92. Jacksonville, partly cloudy, 85. Atlanta, you guys are going to be cloudy, 78. Charlotte, raining at 79. Washington, D.C., you guys are going to be cloudy at 80 degrees, while Buffalo, you guys are going to be partly cloudy and rain, 64 degrees only. New York City, partly cloudy, 74. And last but not least, we got Boston tomorrow, partly cloudy at 70 degrees as well. So that is for tomorrow, April 25th, and that is your average day highs. Let's move on and give you guys tomorrow's horoscopes. We definitely like to help guide you along your way tomorrow. So tomorrow's horoscopes, April 25th, starting with the first house of the zodiac, we got your Aries. Aries tomorrow. Releasing unnecessary health worries will renew your confidence and inner calm. Building extra income streams requires patience as returns may be delayed. Thoughtful planning of career goals ensures long-term stability. A casual family chat may unexpectedly become deeply meaningful. Then we got our Taurus. A salary raise or bonus may arrive sooner than expected. Keep pushing ahead. Our harmonious home atmosphere makes tomorrow ideal for family bonding. Better digestion will enhance nutrient absorption, improving overall health. Limit credit card usage to avoid financial stress. And travel podcasts can inspire, but firsthand experiences offer richer rewards. Gemini, a determined attitude helps you effectively master investment and wealth building strategies. Using problem solving skills at work enhances your credibility professionally. A parent's care may seem subtle, but their support remains steady. Increased strength and energy make physical activities feel effortless. Then we got our Cancer. Clearly defining priorities will lower stress. Even unexpected challenges emerge. Optimize grocery budgeting without sacrificing essentials. Managing work pressures thoughtfully will improve mental well-being. A peaceful morning at home will positively shape your day. And travel disruptions are possible, but don't ruin plans. Then we got J sign, Leo. Participating in cardio exercises will enhance your endurance and cardiovascular health. Sharpening budgeting skills aligns your spending with future financial goals. Achieving client satisfaction targets will strengthen your professional standing. A pleasant memory involving extended family may resurface, bringing warmth. Then we got our Virgo. Planning workouts will enhance your fitness consistency and commitment. Avoid unnecessary debt unless absolutely required. Your dedicated efforts at work are steadily resulting in professional growth. A minor home task might demand attention but will be manageable. Thorough research before traveling can present last minute issues. And we got our Libra. A relaxing day at home might experience brief, minor interruptions. Take extra precautions in crowded areas to prevent infections. Fixed deposits offer financial security but limited growth potential. Networking at a work event may lead to valuable connections. Travel will deliver memorable experiences, including beautiful scenery and pleasant surprises. Scorpio, inner harmony will nurture lasting emotional stability. Regular financial reviews will simplify your planning. Your dream job opportunity may appear sooner than expected. Stay prepared. A small compromise will preserve family peace. A spontaneous romantic gesture will renew warmth in your relationship. And tomorrow's journey, whether through bustling cities or serene nature, will bring fulfillment. Sagittarius, gaining fresh insight into your role may open new career possibilities. Address fatigue to sustain energy and boost overall health. Improved financial stability enables better long term planning. As siblings' advice proves valuable, offering loving and wise perspectives. A romantic getaway will be rewarding, but clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings. Then we got our Capricorn. Your body will is effectively absorbing nutrients, maximizing health benefits. Planning tax payments ahead will reduce last-minute stress, and joining a training session or course will strengthen professional skills. Discussing family plans may stir excitement alongside differing viewpoints. Comfortable commuting arrangements ensure relaxed travel, and establishing fair security deposits safeguards landlords and tenants alike. Aquarius, prioritizing dental hygiene will keep your smile healthy and bright. Resolving legal conflicts over unsettled payments may require careful handling. Your long-term career goals are finally coming to fruition. Celebrate your progress. A family gather will be full of laughter and cherished memories. Last but not least, we got our Pisces. Leading an active lifestyle will help keep both mind and body in sync. Taking on exciting projects will lead to valuable contract payments. Your strong work ethic is setting you apart in your field. A sibling's small but meaningful gesture will make you feel appreciated. Last minute travel plans could turn into thrilling and joyful experiences. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. Like I said, we kind of like to give you a little heads up for the next day and give you a little push to be able to kind of navigate the day ahead. All right, and that is pretty much our segments. Let us move into Jay's conspiracy of the day. What you got for us, Jay?
Leave it alone. It's I'm just gonna do it's about toothpaste.
Toothpaste?
Relax. Yeah, it's about toothpaste.
Two faces.
There's animals fighting outside of my house, that's why.
Oh, is there? You're like listening to him?
Yeah. My dog is he can hear it. So can I. There's like animals fighting outside. It's probably one of my raccoons and something else.
Uh-huh.
My raccoons always mop up animals, so I heard it earlier too. So they probably got a hold of something.
The raccoon got a hold of something?
Yeah, I can hear it. We both heard it. Yeah, I don't know what it got a hold of, but
That's crazy.
yeah. Defending property or defending turf. Sorry, that's what they do.
Yeah, at least you got that protection when you need it.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so yeah, I was just going to talk about toothpaste.
All right.
See, no, don't worry. I can hear it again. It's crazy. It's loud. I heard it earlier too. I didn't know what it was until now. He's really like at the window now.
Oh wow.
But so yeah, when you buy your toothpaste, you ever inspect the toothpaste or no?
You know what? I don't know if this is what you're doing yours on, but I learned back in the day to look for my toothpaste to make sure that there's certain colors on the very end of
Good.
it.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone. I don't know if a lot of people know about that, but yeah. So the colors do mean something, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? So basically, yeah. There's different colors. There's green, black, red, and blue. And there's a theory that obviously that all these people don't know, but all those colors mean certain things. So you do know that?
I it's like one is like chemical, the other one is like something
Uh-huh.
else, right?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So not a lot of people know that, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think obviously whoever put that together, you know what I mean, whether it's the elites or just certain type of people that that obviously if you know that code, you know what to buy. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically if you know, So basically, if you have green on the bottom of it, that means it's all natural. The ones I usually get, they're blue, so they're all natural. Plus, they have a little medicine in them. If you get a red, it's usually natural and chemicals. And if you get a black one, it's pure chemicals, nothing else in it.
Well, what kind of medicine are they putting into the blue ones?
I'm guessing. Well, it depends what you get it for. You know what I mean? Like, let's see. For example, I think I have one of mine right here. Shit. Let me see. I think I have one of mine right here, though.
You're gonna make me get mine out and check right now, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Might have to do that real quick.
So, like, I usually get these.
Oh, you got the blue one.
Yeah, because this is the Pronamel.
Oh,
I always
yeah,
get
I like that one.
Yeah, so this one's so it says multi-action. It's got blue on it. But so I've noticed I usually when I get all my toothpaste, they always have blue. But this one is just more for obviously it's Pronamel, it's it says teeth and cavity prevention, all that marketing stuff. But yeah, I believe the medicine in this one is for cleaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, not a lot of people know about the colors on those things, man. So I just wanted to put you on about the colors, make it easier.
Definitely. Yeah. So
No, go. Come on, let's go. Go. No, leave the animals alone. No, you're not going outside. Come on.
Oh my God.
Fucking hey, man. You can hear the animals.
Dude,
Probably have a dead animal out there that I have to bury.
Oh no.
But yeah, so yeah, I have a pet cemetery back there anyway.
You already do.
There's animals buried over here, over there, in front. I have so many animals buried in my house.
Damn, homie.
My raccoons are ruthless, bro.
Oh, I bet.
They kill. That's what they do. But
So I
yeah,
don't know.
so it's a way that I believe people that are in the in crowd that understand this stuff. It's the easy way to remember which toothpaste to buy across the world, wherever you are.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
And do you think that because you said green is the one that is all natural, right?
Yes, it is.
So do you think that there's a benefit of having green as opposed to the one that you get, or is it the opposite way around? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think the all natural obviously is good, but I like getting the blue ones because when I use it, obviously I want my teeth healthy, which my teeth I've never had a cavity, so my teeth are super healthy. But I like having the little whitening thing in there.
Oh, yeah,
So
oh, because of whining. Okay, I got you.
yeah, that's the only reason. That's the only reason why. So that one rebuilds enamel, right? The one I get,
Uh-huh.
but it also make your teeth whiter too. So
Oh,
that's why I like getting that one. I've always gotten those ones. So yeah, you know.
uh, definitely, and that's very important because you want to make sure that, like, especially when you're like giving toothpaste to your kids, you don't want them having all these chemicals in their toothpaste. You know?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. And yeah, not a lot of people know that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm surprised you were like, oh yeah, the color. I was like, wow, I never knew that until like I researched it a while back.
You know what's funny is the toothpaste I use, I don't even worry about the color because my toothpaste doesn't have any of that color because it's so natural that it doesn't even use that color code at all.
It should have green.
I know, and it doesn't have any kind of color because I use one that's
How do
called
you know?
Dr. Bronner. I don't know if you
It's
ever heard
called
of that.
what?
They have them at Safeway, but the one I get
Doctor what?
Bronner, Bronner.
I don't know what that is.
It's a toothpaste.
I know. I'm saying there's no color on it.
There's no color on it because they've been around since like the 1800s, and they've been making the same toothpaste for that long that they didn't even have to go through that whole like color coding system when they
You're
implemented it.
sure?
And yeah,
Are you
and
sure?
huh?
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm sure they've been around that long.
No, I'm talking about. Have you looked at the thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna take it and check it right now. But let me ask you because I want to know. Do you do you specifically buy toothpaste that is fluoride free like me, or do you not care that it has fluoride in it?
Uh, I don't really. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really trip off that anymore.
You don't. Okay. Okay.
No, but I'm more like I said, I buy the one I buy. I know it's a little expensive, but I buy it more for the enamel building and the whitening. That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's
And
it.
this, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but this is my toothpaste right here. And this has no color coding at all, whatever on it, ever. They never
It
put
doesn't
any,
have
no colors.
what color is that right there?
There's no colors on it. It's all white and red. The whole thing is white and red.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
So
there's no actual
Dr.
color.
Bronner's has blue, green, and red.
Yeah.
You
But
realize this, right?
the ingredients are all the same on each and every single one of them.
Okay, but just because they don't have that square, why else do you think they have all blue, all red, and all green? I know because I just looked it up. That's some scary shit. Think
You're
about
messing
that.
with me, man.
Oh, they're not messing with me, bro. I'm looking at it.
No, I know.
So they have all green, all red, all blue. I'm
But
looking at it right now on
I know,
purpose.
but I'm saying the ingredients are the same, so I don't see how that would make a
It's
difference.
because so you that's the whole point of that thing. Just because it doesn't have the little square you're talking about, like that I'm reporting on,
Yeah.
doesn't mean they have the three colors of this brand. So
The,
what you want to do is grab one brand and then you'll see the differences with all three. That's exactly what you want. That's exactly how you do it. Just
yeah,
because
but
they don't have the little square doesn't mean anything. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
I totally would agree with you if they didn't have if they didn't have wait, hold on. Oh, they might have it. Oh, I think I screwed myself on this one. Yeah, I think you're right, bro.
I know I'm right. I'm looking at the damn thing.
Oh no. I think
Yes, that's all bad because so if you listen to my report, the red one is all natural, but it has chemicals.
yeah.
So it doesn't have the medicines that mine has because I told you I buy the ones with the medicines for the medicines are for the whitening
Right.
and the enamel. You know what I mean? But that the red one is natural, but it has chemicals. Now, I can't tell you what chemicals because I don't have the thing in front of me, but it's red.
I know.
So they also have blue and green. So if you're going to change to any of the Bronner's, get the green one. Why? Because it's all natural.
I know. I can't, like, honestly, bro, like, I'm glad I showed you what I'm using because I didn't think about that at all, bro. And I'm glad. Sometimes you gotta revisit shit sometimes to be
That
like,
shit's all bad, bro. At least it's not black. At least, so we can say Dr. Bronner's doesn't have a black one. I didn't see one. I saw
no, they do. They
all
do have,
red, all blue. They do have a black one?
they do have an all black one, yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't, so that didn't pull up. All that pulled up was green, blue, and red. So they do have a black one too. Holy shit. I'm guessing that's the cheapest one too, right?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I don't think.
Well, so the all black one, remember, pure chemicals. No kind of natural in the all black.
No,
Remember that.
I'm like seriously shocked right now. I didn't catch that. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
You over here talking about little color coding, and I'm over here having the whole damn toothpaste the color right in my face, and I missed the whole damn thing, bro.
Oh shit. That is crazy, man. But now you know, and I'm sure you'll start getting the green one. Just remember that at
least all my toothpaste are fluoride free.
Yeah. I actually think I don't know if the one I have is. I think it is though. I think it is.
Yeah. One thing, and it could be some people might not like this, but Dr. Bronner's, the one thing I kind of do like about it, because in toothpaste, a lot of toothpaste you use, it has like that foaming action and it foams in your mouth to get it to that consistency. Dr. Bronner's, they don't use that special chemical that makes it foam. So there's no foam. It's kind of weird in a way because it almost feels like you're not brushing your teeth properly. But at the same time, from what I learned, that's an actual chemical they use to get that foam of that toothpaste.
Yeah.
Foamed.
And by the way, mine is fluoride free. I'm looking at it.
Oh, good. That's good, man.
Yeah. Well, it's because I pay a little more for mine. Obviously I'm an Amazon head, but I pay a little more, and I was wondering if it is. It is. I'm looking at it right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's kind of funny, man. Oh shit!
I can't believe I missed that. Did I literally straight in my face colors and I missed? I'm over here looking at these little tiny lines that I don't see anywhere. I'm like, I got the best toothpaste ever, man. And it's the colors, dude. Crazy.
Yeah, man. It's all colors, bro. I know you'll be switching to the green one. That's just crazy, bro.
Exactly.
Damn, they had That's crazy.
I got played in a major way on that one, bro.
That's all good. It's okay, man. Now you know.
Yeah.
At least you know there was natural in it, but I don't know what chemicals were in it, man. I don't know.
I'm just glad I pointed it out to you. I would have never suspected.
You would have thought it was that.
Shit, I would have been putting chemicals in my side the whole time, man.
Yeah. It is. But it's okay. Now you know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get your toothpaste, but yeah, just make sure to get the green one, bro.
I get it at Safeway.
Oh, you get it at Safeway?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You on Amazon?
I do on certain things. I just spent literally yesterday. I bought $100 worth of Amazon stuff because I wanted to like for instance my Brazil nuts, right? I can go to Trader Joe's, get a pretty decent size pack for $7.99. But I get a whole freaking ounce of it at on Amazon for a little bit more money, but it's a lot.
I told you that's where I get mine.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you that's where I get mine too.
And I just ordered. It's $40 for a set of 3, but bro, Amazon sells the most comfortable freaking men's boxers that I ever bought in my life. They're made out of bamboo, and super comfortable, bro. I literally spent probably $120 already on buying these boxers, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty particular about my boxers, so I know.
Me too.
I'm very particular about that.
The only bad thing about bamboo boxers is I have to run them through my dryer twice because they don't get dry after the first load of drying.
I don't have bamboo boxers, but
dude, if you don't get honestly, just try. I can even share with you the link that I get mine from, and we're gonna probably have our own bamboo boxers in the future. but just for your sake, just to kind of try it, so to see if maybe in the future that's something we want to implement into our stuff. But definitely, bro,
Maybe.
bamboo is the way to go.
I'll try it. I'm pretty picky though. Nothing's like my polo ones, bro.
No, for
Nothing.
sure. And polo, I believe, is 100% cotton, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're the most comfortable. They're the most comfortable boxers I've ever had. Like out of any boxers that I own, like for years.
Yeah.
They most comfortable, fit perfect, just excellent.
And
I pay more from, but
no, me too. And that's the route I usually take with my wife beaters. I always make sure to get like those polo 100% cotton.
yeah, that's this one too.
You gotta be comfortable with that. But as far as boxers are concerned, bro, I'm exactly in the same page as you. But when I tried bamboo, it was like day and night difference between cotton and bamboo, bro.
I'd have to try it, man.
Yeah.
I'd have to try it.
Maybe now I know what to get you for your birthday present coming up.
Oh my God. Stop. I'd have to try it though, man. So
yeah. Okay. Well, I got a good idea, a good gift idea.
Hella funny, bro.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, definitely. And is there anything else you wanted to say about about these toothpaste and stuff?
No, because I just wanted to report on the colors, man, because no one knows about that.
Okay.
I don't know anyone that knows about that, so that's why I want to report on it. I'm surprised you were like, "Oh yeah."
That just blows my mind, bro, because I knew about it and yet I'm over here like doing it so bad. I didn't even realize.
It's not terrible.
I know.
It's not terrible. It's just
I think red is like the worst one out of all of them.
No. Black is the worst one.
Black is the worst one. Okay.
Yeah, black has no natural. It's all chemical.
I got you.
Yeah, so red is the third.
Got you.
Yeah, red's the third. So it goes green, blue, red, black. That's third
worst one that I was having.
Yeah, well, it's because it's mixed with chemical.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's the third worst one because it's mixed with chemicals.
Definitely.
So I don't have any chemicals in mine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why, I just, like I said, I get it basically for like I said, just so it stays, got the whitening in it. That's it.
Definitely.
A little bit of whitening. It's called medicine, for the
I used to get
enamel
that one too, the whitening one, because it does really work. Like, it really whitens.
It does work. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I used to use the strip, like, so every now and then, like, once every 6 months, I'll do the strips because it's not healthy to keep your teeth white.
Right.
Very not healthy. I know a lot of girls that they live by that, and it looks great. Don't get me wrong, but every time my teeth are white, I always feel it like with my gums and everything because using those white strips, it really gets to my gums.
Okay.
Yeah, like it really does get to them. Obviously, the white strips work, but
yeah. I heard that actually when you use the strips too much, that it actually breaks down the animal.
Exactly. That's why instead of using the strips now, I just use my toothpaste. That's a little more expensive. Yeah. Like obviously if I'm going somewhere and I want them white, I will use strips, but I try not to. I used to use those things ritually, man, and I had my teeth white, but it does break down the enamel. That's what I mean. I know.
What's funny is back in the day, I went, like, one of the first times I went back to Poland after, it wasn't communist no more. And it was like a free-ran society, but everybody in Poland, like they're not, like, people are not used to going to the dentist all the time and taking care of themselves and like dental hygiene, I guess you could say, right? So when me and my pops went back right before I did 1 year, and then I went back. I went back the year right after him, and he did the whole the whitening strip thing. So he went, did the whitening strip right before he went, and then I went and I did the whitening strip. So tell me why when I met my grandma's like, "What's up with you Americans and your such white teeth?" Like, she was tripping that I had, like, me and my father. She's like, "Your father had the same exact, like, pearly white like you did. Like, what is going on in America with your guys' teeth?" And how she was so, like, shocked that our teeth were so white.
We're really about that. Honestly, I feel like we're really about that. But I know it's not the healthiest to walk around with white all the time. Definitely. It's not the healthiest. But like, if you're gonna go somewhere, I feel like it's just a part of what we do.
Right.
you know, so we could look the freshest. You know, you always want your smile to look excellent. And, you know, obviously you want your teeth taken care of. You want them to look excellent,
That's true.
you know, especially if you have natural teeth. You don't have veneers and shit, you know?
Hmm.
So it's very important to take care of them.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, and we're just gonna go through this really fast, just because I was late and this is my fault. But you want to just—I know it's already over, but do you want to just state what movie we were just watching? What everybody was watching?
Oh, yeah. I was watching Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh, that was a good one. And Law Abiding Citizen. What was that one? Briefly, what was it about?
It's about a man who watches his family get murdered.
Uh-huh.
So he goes on a spree. He's a military dude. And like he's like, but not military what you think. He's like Secret Service military, like, you know, like Green Beret military, like, you
Yeah.
know, MI6 military. And so, you know, he goes to court and yeah, like they give the wrong guy the wrong death sentence. The other guy that did all the stuff only gets a few years. So he decides to take matters into his own hands and he ends up just going on a killing spree, but not even being there. He's
Damn.
killing people. Yeah, he's killing people with like tech, machines, everything, but he's not technically doing it. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
So he's like he's called what they call a tactician.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
One of the best movies, bro. But yeah, yeah, so they're wondering he's in jail, right? Because the judge was gonna let him go.
Mhm.
And he's like, "You're crazy. This is what we're here in the first place. You know why we're here in the first place." And then he goes off on the judge. I mean, goes ham on the judge. So she sends him to jail. He wants to be in jail though because he's operating his whole thing from jail.
Yeah.
He had, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah, I don't want to give too much away,
Yeah.
but oh, it's one of the best movies I've seen, man. You know, and yeah, but
Who is it starring? Who is like the main
Gerard
character?
Gerard Butler.
And Jamie Foxx, right?
Jay Fox, yeah, exactly, man. It's literally it's one of the best films, honestly, man. Like it's a really good put together film. So
What do you rate that movie 1 to 10?
10.
10? Yeah. I
Yeah,
can
it's
honestly, I can truly tell you that I'm totally with you on that 10, because there was no bad parts to the movie.
no,
Everything was exciting,
yep,
and the way he was making the stuff happen
yeah,
was just out of this world. Like
yep.
you don't see movies where they're that creative. You
I
know?
know. My favorite one was the cell phone one, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
When he killed the judge.
I, I know. It was crazy.
Bro, I was done for. When I first saw that, you know what I mean? Like I was in shock because I did not expect that at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's talking with Jay Fox and the other DA. And he's like, "You're really gonna pick up that phone after all the shit you've given me?" You
Yep.
know? And
Yep.
she's like, "Well, I'm a judge. I can do it." Picks up, boom,
Bam.
like murder. I was like, "Holy shit,
Shit.
dude!" That shit was one of my favorite like parts. I've never seen anything like that, bro. I was done when I saw that. I was like, "Dude, this dude's the levels of this dude."
I know.
But yeah, one of the best movies I've seen by Gerard Butler for sure.
Definitely. Gerard Butler's such a great actor. Him and Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx.
Oh yeah, for sure,
They
bro.
should do more movies together, man. I think they were a real great
Oh
duo.
yeah, yeah. They're an excellent duo, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on. That is pretty much our show for the night. Thank you, and shout out to the 55 people watching. Like always, let us end our segment with Jay's final words of wisdom.
I was listening to obviously I listen to a lot of Andrew Tate, Justin Waller, and like a lot of them cats, but he was saying you can tell the size of a man by the size of his problems.
Uh,
If you can learn to embrace what gets in your way and the failures that come, you know, you got to use those like small bricks to help you build like your castle, you know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
You got to be grateful for failure. And you don't have you if you don't have failure like for your story, it won't be as pleasant like later on in life, you know, when you're telling your story like on yachts or
Yeah.
on the podcast and just down the road, you know what I mean?
Right.
it actually it builds how you become the man you become. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that tough road, those failures. You got to take pride in it. You know what I mean? Like he stated, every king has his scars, and that's what I'm going with today. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always little things that come up, man. And it's hard to deal with little things. At least in my head. You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm
right.
very like, when stuff doesn't add up like that, I get very like, yeah, it takes me a little bit to get acclimated to it.
I know. I totally understand
So
that.
it's tough. That's why I like the gym so much,
Oh, I know.
because I
It's
could
all
just go to the gym, yeah, throw some weights, and then I could it like equals me out to where I'm like, all right, cool.
definitely,
You know?
definitely. And
Yeah.
and I definitely that was that it, or are you gonna keep going with something else?
No, no, that's it. That's it. That's a staple.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go off of what you said as well to end the show. But before I finish my part, I do definitely want to apologize to you for being late as well today, because me and you are in this together. You know what I mean? So I
Oh yeah,
apologize.
yeah, yeah.
I do
Yeah.
apologize to the Average Day Joe's community that I was late. I first off, I should have not even tried to do what I did today, even because I work in the card game, and I know that shit sometimes takes a long time. I didn't expect it to go as long as it did today, but it did, and you guys deserve better than that. You guys all deserve, and this including you, Jay, too. But you guys deserve us to be here for you when we say we are, and even 5-10 minutes late, okay, that's not a big deal, but like an hour late, that's like I don't I personally like I hold myself accountable when stuff like that happens, and it really like ticks me off when that happens, especially because it's me and I'm super usually on point and on time with things. So
Oh yeah.
I definitely apologize, and to the Average Day Joe's community and to you, Jay, as well. You my boy,
That's
so
all good.
I don't want to. You're the one last person I want to upset out of all people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good.
definitely. And yeah, just to end the show, kind of off what you were saying as well, Jay, with the whole Andrew Tate thing. Um, I do want to speak from the heart. I appreciate everybody's patience today with us for being late. Like I said, and things get thrown sometimes in unexpected ways. But I think in the long run, this will be a good thing for me and for, and for the show as well. So yeah, let's let's get into it. That what Jay, you were saying, that failure is not the end; it is the beginning of a deeper understanding. In many native traditions, we believe the Great Spirit does not judge us by how often we fail or fall, but by how we rise. Every stumble is a story. Every setback is sacred. When we embrace our failures, we don't carry shame; we actually carry wisdom. You were not meant to walk a perfect path, but a true one. And that means missteps, lessons, growth. Do not fear them, welcome them. For your story becomes powerful not in perfection, but in your transformation. And there's a great American proverb. It says, the soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. So, guys, we got to keep rising. We got to keep walking. We got to let the wisdom of your failures and our failures carry us forward like the river carries the leaf, not away from the path, but deeper into it. So, until next time, guys, let's walk strong, walk proud, and walk the true path. And that being said, that is us for today. We always stay on, our motto, which is health, wealth, and happiness on the Average Day Joes. That's what we live by. That's what we go by. So thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to the 55 people watching. Once again, we will be here tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. sharp this time. I promise you, we will not be late again. I had to just get this shit done because, like I said, man, my car had been giving me so many problems, and if it wasn't going to be late today, it was going to be late a whole nother day because of my car screwing up on me. So I had to get that car out of my life and into something more, into something a lot more, that is not going to screw up on me in the future. All right, guys. Well, peace out. That is us for the day. And until tomorrow, guys. Thank you guys so much.